Honestly speaking, I know Nigeria is going through a lot, but if you don't want to be triggered more, do not watch this movie called Inside Life. That's on the joking side. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we discuss everything that has to do with entertainment, movie reviews, and all the gist going on in the industry. So let's get right into it. Inside Life is a movie directed, produced, executive produced by Clarence and he oversaw the director of photography. Isn't that amazing to review? Isn't that amazing to discuss? So let's get right into it. Life is a movie set to visualize the emotions of the daily hustle and encounter of every Nigerian youth, young adults, and families. The unusual that has become the usual, and the failing system every Nigerian has found themselves with its mythological and extra mundane plot twist. First, I must commend Clarence for giving us that amazing cinematography. I think it is one of the best I've seen in recent times. What would you even expect from Clarence because that is his own field. I feel the whole essence of this movie was just to bring out just to export his work to those who do not really know him, but for those who do not really know him for real. So ranging from the drone shot, the overhead shot, the blurry shot, the focus, man, that was amazing. That was really, really amazing, and it is worth watching. Trust me, it is worth watching, and I could watch over and over just to appreciate the cinematography work. In fact, we can't even talk less about the color grading. It gave us from the 90s system feel, the retro feel, the vibrance, and the vivid feel. That's so brilliant. Trust me, it is very, very brilliant, and I really applaud him. In fact, I really need to give it to him. He really did absolutely well orchestrating that and infusing it in the movie. Apart from the awesome cinematography and the awesome color grading, the first and the major thing that blew me away was the direction this movie was tilting towards the theme. Man, social decadence, the injustice system of this nation. I think we cannot overflow this because it triggers us every day, and because this is not even something that happens to just one person. It happens to everybody, and as far as this content is concerned, a lot of people are getting killed. A lot of people are not getting justice on a daily basis, and we cannot just overflow this, and we should keep talking about it every time and time. Another thing that I like about this movie is the discipline and the ability of the producers not to use the common faces that we have been seeing in recent times. You know, I know it's a challenging thing for people to take risk on actors that they do not really know their powers, but then it's something worth doing. Look at Jigon, the Gates man. Who would have thought that he could perform beautifully well? Of course, he performed absolutely and beautifully well. Trust me, I wish they should take up the challenge and learn to take risk on actors, and they'll do what, I guess, because taking risk on actors, I believe, as a way of challenging them and challenging these actors to do better and to do more than what they are known for. Please, someone should explain to me what was the syndicate, the old ring, and the old babalawo, the old virgin buyers. Where are they coming from? We were coming from the old addressing the issues going on in the society, the unphenomenal, the phenomenal, and all of that. And all of a sudden, within episode 5, episode 4 to 6, everything changed, and it was now a story of rings and the power and the exchange of power. It's a lot for me. I really can't tell what it was trying to do with connecting the scenes, but I feel this is a 6-episode movie, and it is okay that each scene was discussing a family at a time, given from the fact that it was like different ethnicity. I think the first episode was Yoruba, the second was Edo, and the third was Igbo. It is okay that each of the episode ends where it ended, but there was no need for me, especially for me, that was trying to connect each and the scene to the syndicate and the ring. It's not far-fetched. It's for real. I know suspense is a thing, but can we also incorporate suspense and carrying your audience along? Do not, in the name of you want to create suspense, you want to make everybody be captivated by what is going on, and now leave your audience and be like, what is this? What is going on? And why are you losing your audience? Why are you losing them in the 15 minutes into the movie? Because it is really a worrisome thing that The first 15 movies should be the basic and introduction of what we are trying to do. But this movie failed to establish the introduction and started with a suspense that was not needed. Trust me, it was not needed for that particular point. And we were lost and we were like, okay, what was going on? What was going on? I think they should find a balance between trying to incorporate suspense and carrying your audience along. If I have a way of conversing or reaching out to Clarence Peter, or probably he sees this video, I would just tell him one thing: there is power in simplicity. I feel like as much as he was trying to tell stories, he was looking for a way to make the whole thing complex, because I enjoyed this movie from the first episode to the fourth episode or the third episode, and it was trying to incorporate a lot of plot twist that was not necessary. And I feel just one of the stories out of the main story part is enough to develop a whole 6 episodes. And now coming with the ring and all of those, it was not necessary. There's really greatness in simplicity than complexity. Somebody should help me ask the makeup and the cosmetologist, what was that face on Gabriel Afolayan? Somebody should help me ask him, what was that tattoo? That tattoo is looking unreal. Come on, even the blind can see that tattoo was unreal. The face was very unreal, especially when the camera came close and everything. The whole concealing was seen. This is 2024. We've seen better. They should do better. I think that's a slack from their end. Honestly pained, because this movie could have been a very good one. It could have been a successful one from beginning to the end, given from the fact that it has an awesome photography, it has an awesome color grading, it has an awesome cast. Trust me, every of the cast brought their A game, and it has an awesome script to an extent. But the main fault for me was, why did the producer want to connect each episode to the other? And if he wanted to connect it to the other, I feel like he could have done it in a better way, not connecting everything to the cell, to the syndicate, to the whole extra Monday activity that was going on in the episode 6. Sincerely, I did not even know what was going on, because I was lost. I was the virgin man. My heart is broken, because I was telling my guys that we were watching together, and I was like, this movie is a great one. Everybody was triggered from the first episode to the second episode. A very beautiful storytelling, discussing what is going on in the society, but then the producer failed to make it simple as it could be. I think the major problem of this movie is complexity. Yes, it was trying to be complex at the same time, because even the cinematography was a little bit complex, but that is his field and he could pull it. But I feel if at all he wanted a very complex script, he could have employed ants. But if he had employed ants, maybe the ants he employed was not efficient to do what he was having in his head, because there's one thing that is certain: he sure had something that he wanted to orchestrate. He sure had something that I wanted to pull out, but it was not just connecting for me. So thank you for watching, even though my heart is broken. But make sure you like, share, and click on the subscribe button so you get updated whenever we post new content. So see you in the next one.